Today, I'm going to go over how I healed my plantar fasciitis. To be transparent, I'm not a doctor. I don't do sports medicine, no physio, anything like that. What I do is I read, watch videos, and I will experiment on myself. So plantar fasciitis can cause pain at the heel of your foot and also at the bottom of your foot. It's a nagging injury that can last for months or years for some people from what I read. I was able to get rid of mine in a little over a month, just with these exercises and stretches that I'm about to show you. So my pain started just one morning when I woke up. Just my feet hit the floor, and the pain attacked me like a German Shepherd. It was not fun at all. And I noticed, like, as I started moving throughout the day, the pain got less and less. But if I sat for long periods of time and got to walking again, the pain came back, and it was just a continuous cycle of sitting and standing and walking, and the pain coming back and dissipating. So what I did is I linked my pain to tightness in my calves and specifically my soleus. All right, so most people think of the calf muscle as one large muscle group, and actually there are two groups of muscles that make up the calf muscle. Most people see this large muscle right here at the top, and they refer to that as the calf muscle, which this is the gastrocnemius, the large muscle up top. The soleus connects up under that and runs down the side right behind the leg, and it connects to the Achilles tendon. I found that once I started treating my soleus, the pain got better over time. Just keep in mind, this is for me. This is what worked for me. I also did not have any swelling, any tingling sensation or numbness. So it was just pretty much just the pain was just coming from right here, the tightness right here, and was just going to my heel. There was nothing else going on with my soleus. So that being said, if you do have all those other things and it is nagging, then you might want to see a doctor. All right, so the first thing I did was I started to roll out the soleus. So get a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, this is a 3-inch piece of PVC pipe. I got it at a hardware store. I like these better than foam rollers just because I can feel the pressure better on this hard surface right here. The foam doesn't absorb all the pressure. Put your soleus on the roller and just go back and forth. Now, your first time doing this, it's going to be very, very, very uncomfortable. It's not the best thing you might experience. But if you are on a foam roller and the pressure is not enough, cross your legs on top. That adds more weight to the roller and puts more pressure on the soleus. Go in and out, the inside and the outside of your soleus. Just roll it. Then work your way up to the gastroc. Now this is probably going to be the most uncomfortable part, the transition from the soleus to the gastroc. So just keep that in mind. Just roll it easy until it starts loosening up. All right, so the next thing I did is I started stretching my big toe, which helps stretch the fascia underneath the foot, the bottom of the foot. And it's basically what you're doing is taking that big toe and pulling it back and stretching that fascia. So I get up on my heel, get my heel off the ground, get up on my toes, bend my knee a little bit, and just hold it, and just rock back and forth. Did that for about 30 seconds. And then I switched over to the other side. The next thing I did is a heel stretch, just to really stretch the calf muscle, the lower part of the calf. Got down on my knee and bent over, and I just rocked back and forth as far as I could get it. And once I got to that point of tension, I would just hold it for a while. Come up. You'll feel the stretch at the bottom part of your calf. Then I'd switch over. At first, you'll probably notice your heel's off the ground. Try to keep your heel on the ground. As you put pressure, and you want to push your knee over your toes and put pressure down on the top part of your leg. All right, so if you don't have a foam roller and you do have a massage gun, the same thing. If you have one of these fork bits right here, you can kind of split the Achilles and go up and down. Or if you just have the ball attachment, you can just go along that inside and then switch over and then get the outside of it. Right, just go up and down lightly. Of course, as you get more comfortable with it, you can add more pressure. Just remember the transition from the gastroc to the soleus is going to be a little tender. So just be mindful of that. Like I said earlier, I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to play a doctor. I just wanted to share my experience with plantar fasciitis and just hope that it inspires others and maybe can help somebody. Thanks.